folks, Weatherman Sam, man of the big green hat. I'm out here in Bankhead National Forest again, searching for that sound coming from behind me. It's already been a good day. Let's go see what else we can find. Now, like every hike, kind of starts off in this roughneck area of briar and whatnot. Hopefully there's some good stuff to be found today. Spooking lots of little birds today. Passed a lot of them on the road in. Found an old rock mound. Sometimes these will mark grave sites or whatnot. These rocks almost look like they've been cut. I almost wonder if this was an old chimney or something more than just a grave. It's concealed here. Odd spot for one, kind of down in the straw. Let's see what else we find. Already lots of little rocks in the creek now. These little hemlocks coming up ahead. That's what I'm looking for. Got some hepatica up now. Sometimes these things just never die down throughout the year. But I guess you could count this as the first wildflower. They tend to pop up this time of year anyway, in North Alabama. The wonderful, wonderful hemlock zone. There's just something magical about it to me. And here we come up to the main branch of the creek. I think we're going to go upstream. Beautiful bend in the creek here, right at the junction. All along the edge here. I'll try to point them out. One spring here that's coming out from the hillside. One here, one there. I'm going to say this was a good gamble to go downstream. Nice little slide here. And that lip, right there, if you can see it, that horizon line, that's our first falls. Wow. Let's get in front of this one. Oh, that cyanobacteria, iron oxide coming out of the hillside. Slowly get down to the base of this beauty. Need to go right here for now. So how deep that is. Oh yeah. Got this little canyon, huh? That is something. Check out the flood line to this little canyon. It's about 5 feet off the ground. All this debris laying up on the edge of the sticks here. So all the way up during high rain, at the bottom of that lip to this is completely underwater. Very wide rock structure here. This is a bit big for a fire ring. Huh. What a gorgeous little falls. This appears to be a secondary little falls we're coming up on. I just spooked a deer. Sorry for jerking the camera like that. I doubt I even got it in the photo. It's way up on the ridgeline up there. Kind of had this sixth sense I was being watched by something. Yeah, check out this little canyon here. I haven't figured out how to get down into this yet. Here's half of the falls at least. Other part's hidden. Had to get back up away from the bluff edge. There was no way easy down at all. I was trying to navigate through some of this mountain laurel to see if there's a break in it. I'm here at the junction of these two little streams. I'm gonna go out that way and get those last two falls that I missed. There's a lot of deadfall through here to navigate. Coming up this tiny little canyon back to the two falls that I missed. And even worse deadfall ahead. Look at that. It's completely blocked the creek and the view of that nice little cascade. Those are lower falls. This will be the third falls in this little drainage. You just got to get past all this. This whole little bluff line here is nothing but one long seep. It's covered in mosses and ferns and partridge berry. Pretty cool. It's opened up into a nice enough little shelter here. You can get to the bottom and see this lower falls. I love the way the sunbeams hitting the log over here. Show you what I'm walking on. Flood debris, 4 feet thick. To say that this is sure footing is be a gross overstatement. Come up here on the middle falls. We finally get a view of what the main section of it looks like, huh? Still a little blocked. Falls here underneath this narrow shelter. A long layer of rock extends way out this way. It catches up with the land there. A lot of trees bottlenecked up against it. Nice enough little pool out in front. Little puffball mushrooms. We're back to this little intersection now from before. Instead of going downstream on this, I'll go upstream. The daylight we have left. Let's use those little interesting cascades or stuff like this. Well, I'm all smiles. I know I don't do a whole lot of this on-camera thing. Most of it's just looking at nature in the woods, but I wish I could have caught my laugh on camera just then. Been a little bummed or a little put out that I wasn't going to get to hike the original route that I intended. And took plenty of time, more time than I usually do for those first 3 really nice waterfalls, and decided more or less for kicks and giggles just to hike up this one to see what was there. After coming up that nice little cascade just then, or nice enough to me, I come across the thing that's behind me. Very reminiscent of what I saw about this time last year. And an awesome hike. We'll get a little closer in just a second. Ain't that nice? Last year in early spring, or I guess it was wintertime, I came across a really nice cascade on the complete other side of the national forest here, and it just blew my mind how nice it was. And it's taken almost a year to find something else again like it. But this one's nice, and I can see an upper cascades there. So nice. Little dry spot here in the center of all this to take in all this. From a nice cascade to a smaller cascade to a blue hole in this old boulder. Going to level out a bit again. Keep on upstream for a hair. See what else we come across. So busy admiring this, all the sounds and just the view up here through the creek. But I almost didn't pay attention to the waterfall over here on the right. So we're gonna go over there and see that little guy. I may go back on myself a little bit. We're gonna call this waterfall number 5. Some little intermittent things, or I don't know. But this one more of the true falls here. About 10 or 15 feet. At least 10. Oh yeah. Down below the bluff, deep channel of water here. We're walking alongside it. Something's made some pretty good tracks. And there's a little bit of a slide up there. I think this is by far the deepest pool that I've come across yet. With that long little slide. It's a really neat sandbar, but I haven't spotted any prints on it yet. Further I go up this little side stream, the taller the waterfalls get. I kind of like that. Kind of a little double channel here on this one. He's usually 15 feet. We'll put it 15 to 20. It's kind of an interesting area. This whole little section over here is just rock. It's exposed rock in this long slope. Tons and tons of little seeps coming up off the hillside. The bluff. Love these rock bottom creeks. They're so shallow through here. Makes for easy walking. We'll be walking for a little while here. This was the next little notch on the topo map. It showed something interesting, possibly. These are the little bitty cascades. The bluffs are still interesting, so I may continue pushing a little bit, but I don't know how much further. Had that weird sensation like I was being watched. I guess I should apologize for stopping in mid-sentence there, but I was chuckling and amused to make sure that it was really water up to my left here that I was unaware of. It's this waterfall, but there is a secondary waterfall up above, and I think this is kind of the head of the little canyon here, where as far as I'm going to push, it's the perfect spot to stop. Perfect spot to just sit and enjoy the last of it all. I don't know what waterfall you are, what number you are. 8, 9, 10. I'll figure that out later. Funny enough, there's some flagging over here on this tree leading down into this canyon. So there's a way out that way somewhere. But this is a nice enough little 6-foot falls. I really wasn't expecting this at all. I'm really not expecting that thing that's just out of view over to the right. But well, that wasn't the last 2 falls. These are the last 2 falls. But oh my goodness. Look at this thing. How amazing is this falls? Here's the secondary. But wow. Here's the secondary falls. Equally as tall. A narrow little channel, except for a little stream that feeds in here. And its plunge area is whatever massive plunge area of this guy. These little multi-channel falls of, I mean, you get the best of both worlds here. Coming out the top right there, free falling into the pool, while the other channel hits that and hits that beautiful cascade around and joins in. Having some focus issues there. I'm on an island here. If one stream splits and goes around this way, and then the main channel is over there. Let's do a little 360 here. Now I also cross it all the way back around to where we started, because I'm not the first person to find this place. Seats for 4 up there. A nice fire pit. What a way to end a hike, huh? Thanks for coming along with a video adventure, folks. I really hope you've enjoyed all this. Until next time, keep exploring and stay wild.